Hey guys, this is Keegan, and welcome back to Streamin' with Keegan. We're back with another episode of the animation stream where I'm animating Revolt with bigbaldben. And I am going to be, if you haven't seen these streams before, I am animating, this song, Revolt, by bigbaldben.
Yeah.
bigbaldben is in the Discord right now, as well, and when we left off, I had a little oopsie with OBS, and it split into two streams. And, apart from that, we've been primarily focusing on making mouth shapes, lip shapes, whatever you want to call them, for later lip syncing. And I've actually done a lot of the lip syncing off camera, because I was thinking we could focus primarily on, body stuff, the rest of your body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kinky.
Yeah. So, I think, I'm gonna try out opening, DaVinci Resolve, and hopefully my computer doesn't, shit itself. Hey, welcome, Dick McGuffin. Welcome. This is not your ordinary stream. This is just a chill stream where I'm animating a music video for someone. Yeah, let's open DaVinci Resolve, because I'm kind of excited to show you what the progress I've made so far, actually. I think you'd be pretty excited to see.
Cool.
I am. Monitoring the computer right now. Oh, there goes the fans. Yeah. Alright, well, so far so good. Everything is still running. This is it, this is the project. Are you watching the screen?
Yes.
Alright. Oop. Alright. This is what I've got so far. I synced all of the mouth shapes by hand. None of this was automated. Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Also, I bought your song. That's how I have it. I bought it on Bandcamp.
I saw that. You paid way too much, man. I would have just given it to you.
Nah, man. It's the least I could do. I mean, you bought a bunch of my stuff. I feel like, it's also a great track.
Yeah.
All right. And you're paying me handsomely, I might add, for this whole thing. So, it's more than okay.
Yeah, true.
All right, let's go.
Okay. That's awesome.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you. I was thinking during the hooks, like, it's about to go down. I was thinking for the hooks, we could maybe have glasses appear on you, because I think that'd look badass.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. I didn't really put sunglasses on abstract, because I wasn't confident in the way I make eyes. I did it because it looked cool. I think sunglasses look cool on everyone. Especially in this cartoon style.
Sure.
Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna continue. I'm not finished with all of it, but I'm finished with a decent portion of it. At least, like,
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Here's what's left. Oh, okay. It's not, there we go. Here's what's left. But, yeah. Still the bridge needs to be done, and the final chorus. And that's where I left off.
Yeah, very nice. It's very cool, man.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm thankful that you don't actually have too many lyrics, and to the extent you have repeating lyrics, a large portion of it is like could be made up in one frame. Like the da that part.
Right.
I think, and I
No,
just
like some of these, like your abstract song.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I remember thinking that. You just jogged my memory. I'm just like, man, there's so many words. In this
Yeah.
song.
Jesus
So many
Christ,
things you
yeah.
must have had
It took
memory.
so long for me. Dude,
Yeah.
I've had that video in my head for years. I wanted to lip sync. I wanted to make a cartoon abstract and lip sync him rapping for a long time. Since I've known him, I've wanted to do that. Because we've thought about doing. He's wanted to appear on Got It for a while. Got It was originally a solo piece, released on an older album of mine. And he wanted to appear on it. And as I discovered his rap style and stuff, I was like, oh hell yeah, I want to caricaturize him now.
Yeah.
And yeah. So we can continue this lip syncing process. It's going to be tedious and slow, or we can draw your body and the various frames you want with that. Your call, really. I could do the rest of this stuff off camera.
Let's go for the body.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the body thing.
Okay. My computer will certainly like that. So, let's see. Body. So it depends on what exactly you want, because it's like, I know you had like scenes in mind where you wanted to have like hand-to-hand combat stuff going on, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Like that was part of the vision you had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the funny thing is I'm trying to think of, like, for me though,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know what I would be doing, because most of the violence is at me.
Right. But are you gonna fight back?
They're well, yeah, I guess I don't know. They're throwing me off the higher path.
Mm-hmm.
I'm falling a lot.
Uh-huh. Do you want the music? Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you want the music video to be like direct and in your face about do you want the lyrics to be represented at face value, or do you want the metaphor of your track to shine through in the music video as well?
Well, yeah. I mean, both.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah.
I mean, both. I think
the thing with because the thing with Got It is it's not that deep. It's just abstract talking his shit and me doing an ad lib over and over. And I came up with I came up with a timeline. I wanted, because I like space shit, you know. So I made that little that B plot, but it was not, the meaning is not very deep in that song.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean that's honestly what made me think of it.
Mm-hmm.
was how how it goes with the lyrics, really well.
Mm-hmm. Because everything's just taken so literally in that.
Yeah, I think for the most part we can take it literally, but I think within that we can get this theme going. Like I said,
mm-hmm.
I want this kind of sense of falling,
right?
Being pushed but falling and being thrown, and just continue to fall, and then like at the end, and maybe this is a little cliche, but at the end, the people who are falling, which is mainly me,
mm-hmm.
somehow in the end, escape, and everybody who was doing the pushing continues to fall, kind of thing. Like Street to
Ah.
Hell or something. I don't know.
Okay, okay. All right.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to be. I wanted to. You know, it's called Revolt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
but I guess yeah. That's a good point that you made, because it is called Revolt, and there should be some kind of fight back or something. I guess I don't really have a resolution to that. Just, I just feel a bunch of people getting kicked around or thrown off or falling, but then
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to resolve it for it to be like some kind of revolt,
Mm-hmm.
unless there was like did you see Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
I'm afraid not.
Okay, so never mind that then.
Mm.
There's this scene where all he takes all these spirits that are kind of swirling around him, and he uses them to kind of fly. I
Mm-hmm.
guess is something I'm thinking about. And
Okay.
so, maybe like this group of people falling, or these people that are falling that have been pushed or something, could somehow come together to form that kind of uh, flying thing that would destroy the people that were antagonizing them.
Hmm.
If
Okay.
that makes sense.
It's hard. I have
Maybe,
a hard
yeah.
time. I have a hard time visualizing it, but we can work on that vision
Okay,
together.
yeah, and I'm gonna find the clip too of what I'm thinking about, and I just thought
Okay.
about it now as we're talking. So,
All right. Cool.
like I said, the ending of it, but you brought up a good point. You're like, shouldn't you be fighting back? And I'm like, yeah, I guess you
Mm-hmm.
should be. I mean, that's kind of the point. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, very cool.
All right.
But yeah, for the most part, I think I can go right along with the lyrics, kind of literally.
Okay.
So I don't know
So,
what I would be doing. I mean, maybe,
do you want to be like a?
I get.
Do you want your body to be like? I think we should have a frame where you're standing, maybe playing guitar. Um,
Okay.
and maybe also another frame. Do you want to be fighting people with your guitar or no?
Oh,
Do you want to be falling with your guitar?
yeah, yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay. All right. Cuz I'm imagining
Yeah.
I can imagine frames where you're standing playing guitar. I can imagine again the hand-to-hand combat stuff might be a little difficult with my animation style. In air quotes there. Uh
Yeah, yeah,
so
I could see it though. Just like two kind of straight arms, just kind of up and down, back and forth. I don't know. Have him
mhm.
playing guitar on his head. Cosmic says.
Have him playing guitar on his head. What does that even mean? I mean, I guess I was only showing his head. Not gonna. It's not gonna be like
Well,
a fucking Mr. Potato Head situation. I'm going to draw arms and legs.
just the head with arms and legs. That'd be hilarious.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's
don't.
what you are essentially, right? I mean, torso. I guess torso
Yeah,
is there, but like it. What is a
yeah,
torso at the end of the day? It's just a place for arms and legs. I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess
That's
not.
profound.
Now I'm imagining like just my neck non-existing existing and it's just like protrusions that are arms and legs and it's just like yeah, am I a human? Am I doing the human correctly? I don't know. Now you wonder why I'd make weird animations. uh so let's see. Body. I don't remember how I did this with abstract. I think I literally just drew a body without a head.
Okay.
I might take your head. Actually, I might take your head and then draw the body around it on another layer, just for a better reference. Lower layer, maybe. And then expand this whole thing. but I'll then remove the head later, just so I can use it as a reference. Okay. Let's see.
Is the plan to use this body for all the bodies? Because I think it could be, right?
Yeah, not sure yet. I might do a situation where I drew your head and your mouth simultaneously, and used all the lip syncs with the rest of your head present, and do the same thing with your body, in the sense that like I will have like a version of your body maybe without arms and leg, like a version of your body without arms and legs, just your torso and stuff, and then like different variations. I could change the way your arms are positioned and give you a guitar. I also want probably a version of you where you're like suspended because you're falling as well. So your legs would be like splayed out and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So there's that. Let me think. Let me remove this just real quick. I want to build your shoulders. Okay. It's not too bad. All right. Again, I don't have any like professional artist training or something. I haven't like spent years of my life perfecting the humanoid form with like these concept like, you know, like the like plus designs and like head shapes or like, you know, that kind of thing. Like I don't do that. It's just by eye, it's just my eyeball. I've tried I might get into it again if I get my drawing tablet working, but I've tried like I guess like roughly tracing and then tracing over the rough trace and to get it right, and like treat physical like 2D drawings as like blueprints almost. But that's not how I do a majority of my art. Majority of my art is just me fucking around and eyeballing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm gonna take care of the rest of your waist from here. Realizing also I could just chop off your legs later if I need to. It'd be harder to do that with your arms if they're like over layered over the rest of your body. With your legs, it should be easier. Yeah. Okay. So what do you usually wear? Like, what would you want to wear in this?
Oh, I don't wear anything fancy. Just the, you know,
like a
t-shirt,
t-shirt, pants, like like jeans or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sweatpants.
Okay.
Something easy.
All right, that's cool. These are definitely too wide to be just like bare legs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Put it off around here. Gonna just yeah. Yeah. Save as. Okay. You have like a special shirt. Oh shit. Hang on. Okay. Not fully. All the way. Oh, I know what it is. It's because of this. Yeah.
No, neck. Yep.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, actually, hold on. I want to create a separation from the shirt from your neck. Are you a V-neck man? What do you
I'm
wear?
not. I'm a crew.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Not that you can see it.
Yeah, not that you can see it over the beard, yeah. Wait, was this the wrong layer? Okay, no. Okay. Wouldn't have been the wrong layer anyway, actually. There we go. So like maybe gray sweatpants or something. Is this like a typical
exactly
color? Is this your typical colors? Okay, cool.
That's pretty much what I'm wearing right now.
Dope. You have like decals or something, or you want to have like a merch, like something to show on your shirt, or nothing?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Plain shirt's fine.
I'll give you I'll just give you BBB.
Oh, okay.
Like some kind of, maybe it'll inspire you to make merch. I don't know. Capital B or lowercase b?
You can do the capital B's when it's BBB.
Okay. There we go. Perfect. All right. Mm, mm, mm. Not that we're ever going to see your neck skin. Okay. All right. I think we're good for your body. I can probably save a version of this without your head now. All right. Cool. All right. You should have seen the one with abstract. It's because I made abstract's neck extend. It's just like abstract, but with an extended neck and no head. Let me see if I can find it.
That neck is pretty thin.
Yeah, fair. You probably have a long,
that's all right.
Wider neck, but it's all right. It's not going to be seen, probably.
You know what? I think I would like better if it was just a black shirt.
Just a black shirt?
I think that.
No BBB?
Yeah, I think the BBB's. It's too distracting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess your guitar will probably be there too.
Yeah, we could. Yeah,
like over the shirt, shirt and stuff.
If you want to do stuff with it, it's probably going to be easier to do it because with it black.
Yeah, that's fair.
That like is neck, like we might think of something where my head pops off. So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've done this before where I've like separated the neck and body, and I've done something silly like made a decapitated part hidden underneath. I'm trying to find. Oh my god, here's the abstract body. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that video again.
Yeah, you'll notice the part.
That far, did you?
There was a point where I think I did. Yeah. Pretty high up.
I'll have to watch that again.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. All right. Okay. So this is going to be the I think the template for the most part. So,
yep.
I'm gonna close this and reopen it with a fresh frame reference because I don't need the head frame anymore. This is bigbaldben. Okay. So we're gonna make another layer here with. Let me check if people are commenting. Okay, Cosmic Pulse said that. Yeah, he should be wearing his Indie Boom. He should be wearing his Indie Boom Shockwave shirt. That's what Cosmic says.
Yeah. Those shirts are so detailed.
That's nah. I'm not importing the decal. I mean, I could do that in like the video editor in post, but probably not.
Yeah. No, that's cool. I just plain black that's me. That's fine.
All right. So I'm going to do an additional layer here. I think I'm going to draw your arms in this layer, or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to draw your arms in this layer. I'm going to trace over this part. All right. Okay. Let me trim this even more. Don't need this much here at all, actually. Okay. Okay, all right, okay. Okay. All right. So, the first frame, we might want to draw you playing guitar or something.
Sure.
Oh, you know what? In actuality, it might be better if I didn't. Hang on. Actually, hold on. Here we go. There we go. Additional layer here. Just for your guitar. Alright. So what does your guitar look like? Hey, D-Money, welcome. And Lil Mo, welcome.
Hey, D-Money.
You know this, but I don't know if you know this, but you're in a public voice chat in your Discord. That is true. Yes, it is, because I am calling bigbaldben on the Discord server. Yeah. So what is your guitar like? What do you want this guitar to look like?
It's, you know what? My guitar, I like my guitar now, but I don't want to use that. I want to use an old guitar that I used to have.
All right.
Called a BC Rich Warlock.
BC Rich Warlock.
And I think that you'll like it because it's straight lines.
Straight lines. Okay.
It's jagged.
BC Rich. I have a vision in mind. Let's see if it matches it. Yeah. I've seen that kind of guitar before. All right. Cool.
Oh, it's my first electric guitar. My first one that I bought. I bought it used.
Gonna pull open for y'all. This is the guitar. All right. Yeah. Cool. So like this kind of design.
Similar. It doesn't have to be exact, but
okay, fair. All right. Cool. In that case, I could use some cheats. I can use this tool.
Yep. I know that.
Like I'll make it like a darker black for the this. Hey, who subbed? D-Money, thank you. Thank you for the sub, man. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put you there. Okay. Solid fill. I've never actually played guitar, so it's I have to like remember which side the bridge, yeah, right-handed people play like this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Left hand gets the. Yeah, that's right. You got it.
I'm just gonna kind of. You know what? I'm gonna pull open the guitar again. Put it on the other tab. Okay.
Yeah, congrats on making affiliate.
Thank you.
Keegan.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm stoked.
He thought music was gonna be playing, so he's not muting us.
It's not completely jagged. There are some curves, but oh well.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. All right. Put it like over here. It's on its own layer, so I can move it again without fucking with anything. Maybe it's a little too high. Maybe over here or something. I don't know. You're the guitar player.
Yeah, I like it low. Lower, all right. Lower's good.
Okay. Now I'm gonna do the neck. Bring open that. All right. I could play music. We could play we could play your song, but I don't know. You probably won't be able to hear me over it. Let me zoom out. Okay. All right. Now for the head or whatever you call that. Dang, what was the guitar called? BC.
BC Rich Warlock.
Gotcha. Okay. Get some more images. For some reason, it's only. There we go. Here's a full body. Okay. All right, we're gonna go back to this shade. Mm-mm. All right. Okay. All right. Now for the strings and the other shenanigans. Okay. All right. Zoom in on that. See it. Bigger shot. Damn, they go for a lot. A lot of money.
Oh yeah, yeah. They used to have kind of lower tier models, and I think at some point they got rid of those and just do the real expensive ones, which is why I don't have one now.
Gotcha. Yeah. The problem is my guitar designs are rarely ever symmetrical, so the strings are like, ooh.
Yeah, but that, I mean that's the that's the style.
Yeah, the style. That's what it is. Whatever. Good enough. I've drawn many guitars before I've ever learned guitar, and I still don't know how to play guitar. But I'm good at drawing them. At least decent at drawing them.
Yeah, I really don't so much as play as I beat it into submission.
Fair enough.
I mean, I play enough to get by.
And now for the we'll node things. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever been this much attention to detail before with these guitars.
I was gonna say that's a remarkable level of detail.
There we go.
I probably would have just drew the triangles.
I mean, I'm looking at a side by side here, so I'm like, I feel like I have better reference. Usually, I just draw the guitars from memory. I'm so happy with this guitar, I might save it as a separate layer. There we go. Okay. In fact, yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, wait, why are these here? I thought these would be here. Oh, never mind. There we go.
Oh, hey, Ears and Tails.
Hey, Ears and Tails, welcome. Here. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I was looking at another screen for the frame of reference.
I was mesmerized by your string work. This is MS Paint, right?
It is. This is MS Paint. Yeah.
Yeah, Cosmic. This is MS Paint, man. Insane.
MS Paint, to be fair, has gotten better. It has layers. It didn't used to have layers. It also has transparent backgrounds now. They really upped up.
Oh,
they really stepped up their game. They really stepped up their game. Before, I used to have to use like a key. So I made like a green screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Like the abstract's body I showed you, I used a green screen key to edit out later because I didn't have background removers back then, or I didn't have like the ability for a transparent background, so I did that in like Premiere Pro. Oh, what's this doing here?
Yeah, it's been literally decades since I used Paint.
It is my bread and butter. All right. So now I save this as a separate image. That will come in. That might come in handy later for like if we want to you to like hit people with your guitar. That might come in handy.
Right. Well, I'm glad we did the Warlock because it's got pointy.
Yeah.
Points.
I have to draw a separate version of the Warlock, but spattered with blood on it.
Right.
An axe. Battle guitar axe. All right. So.
D-Money wants to know how much you charge.
How do I charge? How much I charge? I mean, fuck. I don't. I mean, bigbaldben offered me 200 for this. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie and say that I didn't do abstracts for free. I did abstracts for free, but it's but it was also for a collaboration we were both on. And now I also don't have my fancy Premiere Pro anymore, so I'm using programs I don't like as much and I don't know about as much. So I'm not sure. It really depends on how much it depends on what you want me to do, really, and how much you're willing to offer.
I had no idea. I was just like, I threw a number out there. I was like, I had no idea. So,
I mean, it is a lot of work.
Good or bad or whatever. Yeah, I knew it would have to be. So,
I need to like get in the mindset of how you place your hands when you play guitar. It's like I've drawn people playing guitar before, but it's been a while.
Yeah, so the right arm would be kind of like a bent elbow.
Right. Yeah, like okay, so like
and then the like
like this kind of. I think the elbow's a little too low.
Yeah, it's a little far, but
yeah. I always overshoot these things. There we go. It's a bit more natural looking. Very wide arm.
Want some roids.
It's bent funny. It's
That was a Popeye forearm. D-Money paid 100 for 10 minutes for a movie reaction. Like 300.
I paid 100 for 10 minutes for a movie reaction. Not worth it. For a movie, you paid somebody else money to react to a movie? Is that what I'm hearing?
For 10 minutes?
What? That's a thing people charge and you paid for it?
Yeah, he says, yeah, I didn't want to edit, so he paid an editor.
I'm confused.
Oh, so you paid somebody to edit.
You paid someone to edit a movie for you?
Oh, edit his reaction. Okay.
Edit his Oh.
So he was reacting to a movie.
And you wanted to pay for an editor.
Minutes.
Gotcha.
Got it.
I made a reaction channel, a reaction and gaming channel with my brother, called Bro. We reacted to the whole series of Arcane, but we still haven't edited all the videos. Both of us are decent at editing. We just hate editing videos like that. I hate cutting down long videos. I love assembling short videos and making them into something, but I hate the process of cutting down a long video. That's why I haven't edited any of my VODs. I just have them up on YouTube in their entirety from when they were streamed. Yeah, I don't know if this is...
I almost died editing my John McClane video.
Dude,
took over my life.
That was a good video.
Because I had so many...
You really do have a Popeye forearm. There we go. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I had so many ideas, and so I filmed a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, and you got me 3 different outfits on the same screen, and then another one in the
That's why I wanted to ask what outfit you wanted to have, or what clothes you wanted to have.
No, yeah, that's I got all dressed up in that one. This one's fine. I'm much more about the functionality in an animated, kind of video.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and I had all the news headlines and stuff. It was way too much. And then not to mention, editing the Die Hard movies and everything. So the editing part, I just about died. And then of course, you get that many overlays,
Mm-hmm.
and the program starts freezing up no matter how good a computer you have.
Right.
And I have a pretty good one. So I would have to kind of like render a section and then
Mm-hmm.
open a new project and put that rendered section in there for some more overlaid and stuff. So yeah, it took forever. Yeah, I think D Money says he's editing now because he's not paying again. I might go the other way. I might start paying rather than have to do that again.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or
For
maybe
me,
I'll just
the assembling.
lower
Sorry, go
my
on.
expectations. Yeah, no, just
Yeah,
lower my expectations or my ideas.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, for me, the process of creating something new out of puzzle pieces is so much more satisfying than trimming down something that was something larger. Another thing is because like I don't have much patience to watch that shit over again.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I've been interviewing people, I've started giving them the VOD so they can make shorts if they want out of it. So I don't have to do anything.
Good idea.
I already interviewed them. What more do they want from me, you know?
Yeah, right. Come on, man. Do it all.
Okay.
Thanks, D Money. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, no, that video was awesome. So, hands. My age-old enemy. And what's worse, still not the biggest expert on how I could make you look like a fuck. I could do this. I don't care. Doesn't matter. I'm taking this too seriously. I need to remember my arts. I need to remember what my art style is. Here I am still taking it too seriously. Okay. Yeah. This is exactly how you play guitar. With the hands you have. 2, 3, 4. Counting to see how many counting to make sure you have 5 fingers. Let me expand your wrist a little bit.
Yeah, the thumbs at the top.
Like here? And then
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No wrist, just arm and fingers.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Look at that. Scientifically accurate.
Yeah. 100% scientifically accurate. Perfect. Yeah. There we go. There we go. That's one arm done. Let's give it some skin and some color. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Now for the other arm. Oop. I gotta make sure I don't save these things as other things. I haven't. Okay. If I hit save, it'll change the image it currently is set on. I'm gonna save it as. Arms. All right. The other one. is more like, I don't know, like fondling the neck. I mean, yeah, okay. Something like,
Hey.
I'm gonna draw the forearm first, I think. Wait, okay, hold on. Is it, Trying to think about what angle I want this to be. Is it like straight down, up, and up? I'm not good at angles. Uh, yeah. Not about here. Not gonna stand here and try to do accurate chords.
Yeah.
I just want to, like, would you put your arm here?
Look at the proximity.
Where would you generally
Yeah,
have your, like here, something? Over here?
That's about right. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Kill this part even more. Cosmic pulse over here, G minor flat 7th. Yeah, I'm just on my way to do that real quick.
Yeah, I'm mostly playing drop tuning, so it's just one finger across all the frets. I don't have to worry about it.
Fair enough. I'm too busy trying to draw anatomy to focus on music theory. Okay. Another hand. That would be the left hand. Yeah. Let me actually make a wrist this time, like a real proper wrist. Okay. Yeah, this is how you play guitar. Perfect. That sure is a hand playing a real chord on a real guitar. All right. Is the elbow hanging too low, or is it is it fine? Maybe I think the arm is too fat and short up there, over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that. So thumb is over here, actually. Okay.
Yeah, the thumb's almost like behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna like try to.
Fine.
Oop. Oh yeah, the thumb is like over here, like behind the neck. You mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And then try to emulate what looks like fingers doing stuff. Yeah, this hand is way too small. Fucking widen it.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm gonna... Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Make your arms less fat. Okay. Awful, but that's fine. Wrists. Everybody has them. Everybody needs them. All right. Das ist gut. Oh, shit. Gotta kill this. There you go. Perfect. Here we go.
There you go.
Now we're cooking.
Nice.
All right. Now we just, I don't know if we might want to have like idle like 2 frames of like finger work in it, just random finger work. I might want to have the other arm go up and down. I don't know. It still looks silly. Hang on.
Yeah.
The hand is arguably still too small. I don't know. Or maybe the forearm is too big. I don't know. One of the two. It's not doing it for me. But I don't really want the fingers to get any longer. That's the one thing. Yeah. Fingers are fine. I don't know. Maybe it's fine the way it is. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't look that stupid compared to anything else.
Nope.
Thanks, Cosmic. All right. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with it. You're gonna have like little pygmy hands attached to giant, beefy arms. Okay. Let's do the variations. I'm gonna save this. Actually, I'm gonna save this as just this. And now I'm gonna erase the fingers and start over. Keep the thumb. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jet in about 5 minutes here.
Okay. You know, you talked about drawing other guys, right? Like,
yeah,
other people. The more the merrier if you want to do that. This is I know you wanted to look at my art style though for a better, like, I guess.
Yeah, no, and this
feel.
helps too. And you're this is, do you archive your videos on YouTube?
I have my videos on YouTube, yeah.
Okay, so I can go back and look at this, but yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to see here, just kind of the body type and everything, the proportions. So, I mean, I'm not gonna be exact, but if I get in the ballpark, just so it doesn't look like they're different species.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think because because I've got some ideas for and there'd be minimal, animation I think with them, but this gives me a good idea too of how you do it. Maybe breaking up the layers like that for parts that you need to animate. So that's helpful.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah. No. Somehow the fingers got even smaller.
Yeah, I think they were.
Yeah, big fat.
Did you have a phobia for long fingers or something?
Maybe. I have a phobia of correct anatomy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's better than the other one. I'm gonna save this now as a separate frame. Arms 2. And let's see here. Pull them open. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I don't know if we want your arm to, like, move up, and your hand to, like, travel up and down the neck. Or if that's too much.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't know about the left arm. I think the right arm would be cool if it was. If we could strum that, maybe just even like 2 positions. You know what I mean?
I changed the right arm. Like, you mean like more deliberate movement on the fingers down on the right arm?
Well, I was thinking of the arm, like the forearm itself.
Oh, okay. Oh, like up and down, like the yeah. Okay, like a move, like elbow movement.
Like Green Day.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I think it would only take 2 positions, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no, like, easy rotate. I have to redraw the forearm.
Oh.
That's all right. How do you feel about do you want the left arm to move up and down the neck? Or no?
I mean, it doesn't have to.
Okay.
I mean, there's not that much variation when I play anyway.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. I was just thinking the right arm for kind of an energy kind of thing. Playing would look cool. But
yeah, that's fair. Okay.
All right, man. I'm gonna take off, but that.
All right.
Man, I really like that lip sync. I still can't get over that. How you know the mouth shape so well to
Hey,
put it in
appreciate
there
it.
and whatnot. So, but yeah, this is cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do it again soon.
Hell yeah. See ya.
Okay. See ya. See ya,
All right.
Cosmic. See ya, D Money.
All right. So I'm going to stick around a little bit longer, finish up these layers. Then I might finish up the lip syncing live and call it a stream. So let's see here. What were the hands and proportions on the previous frame? Shit. Okay, wait a second. What happened to the... Fuck. Okay, wait, hold on. There's only this... This is the only arm frame. What the hell happened to the other one? Wait, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck is going on? Why is that... Okay, the guitar is fine. Why is the body just the head? No, wait, hold on, it's not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's just the thumbnails are fooling me. It's weird. There we go. That was weird. Okay. Okay. All right. So, wait. So I was looking at the hands. Reference here. Okay. Yeah, I need to make it like narrower, but more, or other than that, it's pretty similar. All right. Okay. All right. Huh. There we go. Now we're doing some real strumming action. All right. Hey, Ordy and Azarain, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I might actually resave this as the new arms too. Yeah, I might do that. Just for simplicity's sake. Oh shit, no, I don't want these extra layers. Just the arms. Boom. There we go. It's okay, I guess. I might do another layer, actually. Like another, like, forearm going even more. Like a third frame. So I kind of want it to be, like, more extreme. I think bigbaldben wanted it to be more extreme, too. Yeah, nah, I was just redrawing stuff. Wanted to wait to use the bucket till later. I'm currently drawing bigbaldben's arms in a strumming motion, so I can later animate them. I'm gonna go even crazier this time. I'm gonna make the arm tilt even more in this direction. Possibly even way over here. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's fun, and it's a lot of hard work, but it's fun. Animating a music video for bigbaldben. He was here. He had to leave, but he's been here for the rest of the call. I'm gonna stick around for a little while longer on live, just to finish up these various different body frames and stuff. Then I'm probably gonna pull open DaVinci Resolve and finish up the lip syncing. You haven't seen the lip syncing yet. I did a lot of lip syncing with the lyrics of the song with in association with the mouth shapes off camera. I drew all the different mouth shapes last week with bigbaldben. I can barely animate too, Ordian. I'm not using professional animation software. I am using MS Paint and video editors. I am not using professional software, and I also can barely draw. But you know, bigbaldben thought my art style was cool and wanted to hit me up. So here we are. I guess I'm winning at something. Oop, the hell? Kind of lagged there for a sec. Fucked up my flow. Yeah, blame the lag. Three, four. Not me counting how many fingers are on a hand. I always draw my hands smaller than I think I was going to. I'd be really good at drawing Donald Trump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That does not look like a human hand, but I don't care. Snatch a DM of an animation I did. Oh, sent you. Oh, sorry, sent you. Oh, I didn't know you animated. Here, yeah, we'll check it out. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little pixel art thing. It's like a GIF. That's so cool. Is this meant to be like a Minecraft thing? It looks like little Minecraft lanterns and Minecraft beds next to a campfire. That's actually really cool. That's sick. Who's in the... Let's see if anyone's in the Discord audience. Nope, no one's in the Discord audience. Alright. Let's see. I might choose to leave the stage just to reduce the load on my computer. Maybe I'll do that when I open, I don't know. Maybe I'll do that when I open DaVinci Resolve. There we go. It's not Minecraft, it's for a roguelike game because they didn't have a thumbnail artist. Oh, that's cool. It looks Minecraft. It's got like the red bed design. Lanterns look similar to Minecraft lanterns. That's cool. Was it at least inspired by Minecraft? Was that subconscious? Do you think that was a subconscious influence for your design? Maybe I'm just Minecraft pilled. That could also be. I really like that game. Okay. Let's call this Arms 3. Boop. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I kid you not, I got a peep. A lot of peeps don't know how to do thumbnail art, so I have to do it myself sometimes. That's fair. I mean, are you talking about like you're talking about video games though, right? Because that did not look like the appropriate thumbnail size for a YouTube video. Gotcha. Is it me? I don't know if I need the in-between frame. Is this the right length? I feel like the arm might have gotten longer. I'm gonna shrink it just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, neither do I. Or are you talking about something else, like the megabytes, or like how much space it needs for the software to recognize it? That is significantly annoying. I hate that so much when like websites don't allow image files of a certain size or resolution. Boils my blood. Why is it so specific? And they give like it's especially bad when they give like very little instructions on how to change it. Or it's just very vague, like they're not saying how much, like it's too big or something. I gotta say, it's pretty fucking funny that with Restream, the software I use, the website I use to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, I'm able to import PNGs, which are the higher quality versions of JPEGs, and it won't give me shit. But if I try uploading a thumbnail as a PNG on YouTube directly, it'll say it's too big. Maybe it's the compression soft. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe Restream just has a built-in compression software for whatever image. That's what you need. If you give an image that's too big, just use have a built-in compression software. It's not that hard. You know? There we go. Now he's strumming that guitar. And let me move this fucker's hand down the neck. I just want one frame where the hand's moving down the neck. Let me add more to it. Let me add more of his forearm, so the hand's going down the neck. There we go. Perfect. I don't need to make any more changes now. No. Hey, Ordian Azraim, did you ever watch Just for Laughs Gags? Just random question. So like it's a Canadian, I think it's like a French-Canadian prank channel. Just for Laughs Gags. They do like prank, like funny, like practical joke style pranks. Most of them are probably fake, but I don't know. They're like one of the few wholesome prank channels. They like take pranking and they think of it as like a practical joke to, you know, like you know, a lot of the jokes they pull are just like, some of them are pretty outlandish, but they're not like offensive. Most of them aren't offensive. Some of them are offensive, but we'll get to that. Most of them are pretty tame though. Like they're not, like if you watch prank channels and you think like, I don't know, Sam Pepper, it's not that, or like Fuzi, it's nothing like that. It's not like it's not like shock value shit, you know? It's like practical joke style pranks. I've not seen the twin pranks. I don't really watch prank channels as a rule, but I do watch Just for Laughs gags because they're very different from other prank channels. And maybe the twins are also a ethical prank channel. I don't know. Never heard of them. Is it the Hodge twins, or are you talking about someone else? I don't know much about the Hodge twins. Or is it something entirely different? I've just heard of the Hodge twins. Where they prank someone that there's a time traveler. Oh shit, that's crazy. I have to see that. I don't know why I randomly thought of Just for Laughs gags. I think that's because I was humming a song. I was like humming a tune that often plays in their like pranks. The way they set up their prank videos is they have no audio. They just have a bunch of sound effects and a song playing, like a non-copywritten song. They play over the footage, and the footage is just like random shenanigans. Usually, sometimes it's scare pranks, like harmless scare pranks. Sometimes it's like ludicrous situations you would just find yourself in with people. It's just random shit. But they always have that stupid, catchy music in the background. I think, so maybe I haven't watched prank channels in a very long time. The concept is one twin walks by someone asking what date it is. Then he gets all annoyed and runs off. Then the other twin comes an instant after asking him the date. The date. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's dope. That's crazy. No, Just for Laughs gags has also done twin pranks before, where they like set up two twins and put them in impossible scenarios where you have to like really do a double take. The one that comes to me right now is like, so two like a sister or brother duo, or maybe it's a couple. Hard to say. I think I want to go with just a man and a woman, a young man and a young woman who both have twins, who both are twins with another identical twins with another man and another woman. They were sitting together and they asked some random stranger, the victim. That's another thing about Just for Laughs gags. You can't really describe the people getting pranked as victims because nothing bad happens to them besides the funny situation that they can then tell their friends and family about, which is something that's missing a lot in prank channels. But yeah, they asked this person who's going to be the person getting pranked to take a picture of them on the other side of the I think it's like, I forget the position. I think the person is like at an in-between intersection, if I'm not mistaken, where like one road goes another way and one road goes the other. I don't remember how the intersection worked, but it was in such a way that before the person was gonna take a picture, a big bus or something obstructs the view of the twins, and then without the person realizing, the twins like follow the truck and run away. They run away, and which from the POV of the person getting pranked, they're about to take a picture, but the bus comes in the way. The bus goes in the way, and then when the bus passes, they're gone. And so the guy taking a picture, or the person taking the picture, is like, what the fuck? Where'd they go? And then the other twins of the man and the woman, identical twins of the man and the woman, direct the person getting pranks attention on the other side of the street. And so the person turns around and, oh, you've seen those, okay. And they're like, what the fuck? And so it's like trickery like that, where you can like gaslight people with twins. I love that shit. Gaslighting people with twins to make them feel crazy. I think that's funny as fuck. All right, I'm done with the hands now. Let me do this fourth, I think, is gonna be arms. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm talking about. That's just for laughs, gags. There's like video footage, there's music, and it's like a funny situation like that. Something's not quite right. Let me orient this line art a little bit differently, because it kind of feels weird. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. All right. I think I'm done with the arms in that respect. Let's add the arms with the body. Just. Oh, actually, I can't do that, actually, because I've already done all the arms. Oh, well. Oh, well, I says. Oh, well. Now I want to pull up one of those videos, but I don't know if my stream will take kindly to that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's some guitar playing action right there. Yes, indeed. Okay, so there's that. Let's move away from all of this and draw entirely different arms now. I'm gonna draw entirely different arms, possibly in the position of either falling or fighting. I'm gonna do some, like, I think I'm gonna like have some arm, the arms get balled up, or like in some kind of general position where I'm thinking they could use like this guitar as a weapon to fight people. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because there are gonna be scenes where Big Bald Ben is gonna be fighting people, and I might just have it so the arms are like kind of like 1 or 2 frames where it's like the arms meet at the are jointed at the center, because like the arm and the elbows are like in near the waist, and I can then like rotate the guitar and be like, I don't know, because I'm lazy and I want to reduce the frame by frame animation as much as possible. I'd actually like to try my hand at animating the fighting. Ooh. I'm curious. Hey, Ordian, I'm still on Discord if you want to hop on. I'm on the I'm on the music space, streaming with Keegan Stage on music space. There we go. Hi, Ordian. I'll invite you on if you want to talk. I think you just request to speak, and I'll invite you on if you want to talk. If you don't want to talk, that's fine too. But I'm guessing you'd want to talk. There we go. Invite to speak. And there we go. All right, hello. Cool. All right. All right.
My bad.
All good. I know these stage channels are something to get used to. So have you are you familiar with stick figure fights and shit? Are you familiar with that kind of thing? Is that the vibe?
I have drawn them. I just haven't animated them. I have some stuff that I can actually show you of let me see what I missed the train. Holy fuck.
Oh no. Oh wait, you're going somewhere right now?
It's actually roughly 2 hours after you start streaming is when I arrive at work.
Okay,
because
I see.
That's how time zones work.
Gotcha.
Hold up. I can actually send you something I drew 2 years ago.
Okay. Sure, I'd love to see
one
it.
Is Stickman, one is Sans.
Sans.
Underman.
Okay. You can drop it. You can drop it in the show chat if you want.
I'll just drop it in the DMs. It's okay. My phone is dying trying to. Oh my goodness, it is actually dying. Hold on.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's trying to watch your stream and publish the thing at the same time, which it's not really happy doing.
That's fair. Nah, I get it.
There we go. There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, so it's like a hand drawing. Oh, that's actually, whoa. That's actually really good. The Sans drawing, that's dope. You drew that?
Yeah, I drew that with a. I think on any device at that point. So
you drew that with what?
Without reference, yes.
You drew that
without reference.
You drew that without a reference? Fuck, man. That's really good.
Yeah, that's why you see the
Hang on, let me pull it open for the chat.
Yeah, that's Gaster. That's Gaster.
Gaster, yeah, Dr. Gaster.
So I had to draw him.
Dude.
I didn't know how. I had to draw him like that because I didn't remember how he looked like.
I'm really impressed with the dimensions on Sans though, and the floor and everything. I can see this is like the hall where he's about to fight Kara or Frisk or whatever. Kara.
Yeah. It's been taking me a while to get used to digital art, but I think I've been getting there. I have 2 pictures of the current stuff that I'm drawing. Don't ask me why I'm drawing a skirt. No
need.
It was a request by someone.
It's fine. Yeah. I'm impressed.
I've never. I send there.
That's really good.
The other one is Stickman.
Hey, Henry Stickman. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's sick.
The aura that I did was pretty nice for the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually really good. I'm surprised too, because it's you've kind of marketed yourself, at least as digitally, as more of an amateur visual artist, but this is some professional shit. The dimensions, everything, the shape, like the.
The reason why I've been calling myself an amateur, even in stuff like music, is because I'm self-taught. I don't really use much references. I don't use any of that. So compared to like the actual pros, I actually pale in comparison because I've been like with some people who were kind of more professional and holy
Yeah, but
moly, they are really good.
Yeah, but I'm looking at these dimensions here. If you drew something like that, like this, like fuck digital art. If you drew something, if you like use like, first of all, I don't understand how you're like this good with paper, and but like it's like the dimensions are amazing. I don't know, it's really good.
I did it by like.
Sorry, I'm cutting off there.
No, it's okay. It's the train cutting me off. But the way I did this was like kind of imagining myself in that position and slapping sands there.
Still, that's really
yeah,
that's still really good. I mean, I'm just looking at your cover. I'm just looking at your cover art on Discord. I'm just looking at your cover art on Discord by comparison. It's like, what? Like,
yeah, the one that I drew was back in like 2020. This was like back in like 2021, 2022.
Okay, so this is like newer. This drawing you did. Anyway, I'm gonna pull open the.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's dope.
I think I
oh wow, there's even more
animation for the fight, but
that's sick.
The bottom one that I drew was me trying to do the Mother Time try, if you recognize that name. I forgot how the Gaza Blaster looks, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I've been getting that. So
nice.
Eventually, I'll find out how to draw because I cannot draw at all.
I'd have to beg the differ. I mean, you're really good at drawing, at least on these on paper, you know, pen and paper. That's really impressive. I'm gonna do some more drawing on the arms here for Mr. bigbaldben.
Yep. Anyways, you're doing good progress. Significantly, anyways.
Thank you. Doing like I'm curious about your art your art process. Do you like draw blueprints of your characters? Like, do you have like, what I mean by that is like little because I've known visual artists who are really good at drawing like dimensions and characters and stuff. Do you use like, I could like show you on the stream, but do you use like these like kind of like techniques, like tracing techniques to draw like digital art, but with the proper dimensions? Like, how do you do that? Do you my point is, do you like draw multiple layers and like erase them and stuff? Do you have like
if it's for visual art, yes. I just draw the cards first. But for the real what is on paper, I do not use any sketches or anything. I just ball with it. It's just a style.
So just like one layer.
Yeah, I didn't learn much from I didn't even go to drawing classes and stuff. So this is like all self-taught. It's probably the wrong way to draw, but
I mean, for what it's worth, I'm pretty impressed with these dimensions you're doing. I mean, any drawing that isn't like straight front or straight side angle, I struggle with. You know, I don't draw very well with like any degree angles, really.
Yeah. I really want to do like, you know, the JoJo walk from like Dio and Jotaro. I really want to do that some.
Mm-hmm. That'd be dope. I
That'd
still
be a
haven't seen.
cool pose to draw.
I haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, okay, then I probably shouldn't spoil that by you. It's a pretty dope anime if you want to see like, yeah, there's two versions. One is like the anime and the other one's the OVA. The OVA is like, I think older than me.
Mm-hmm. Wait, hold on.
I think no, it's older than you.
Gonna copy and paste this here.
Yeah, it's like a few years older than you. It's not actually that much older.
Hmm. That's cool though.
If you're looking for like old style anime while having like a modern audience, then you should look at the OVA. It's way more terrifying in the OVA. Everyone's like really powerful there.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't. The only anime I've watched would have to be the anime I watch is like I've seen, trying to think of the anime I've watched. I've seen Attack on Titan. I've seen Death Note. I've seen a few like slice of life.
Have you watched them?
Yeah, I've watched
Like
Death Note.
the
I've
full stuff.
watched Death Note.
I think.
I haven't watched JoJo or anything. I've watched Death Note. I've watched
Yeah.
Attack on
I mean,
Titan.
if you're looking for recommendations, you can just tell me what you like, then I can just give you like a few things to start on.
Yeah, I mean, in general, my taste in genres of stories in general, I would say probably science fiction, stuff like that. I enjoy quite a bit. Science fiction, probably. It's my primary interest.
What kind of like science fiction are you looking at? There's like yeah, there's some horror ones, and then there's like,
I enjoy horror. Actually, that's another genre I like is horror. Whether it's science fiction or not. I enjoy horror. I also enjoy, when it comes to science fiction, like, I mean, I'm a pretty
what
big
kind of story do you
Trekkie.
want to hear? Like in science fiction, there's a lot of styles like science fiction where there's magic involved. There's science fiction where it's kind of dystopian. There's science fiction where
Yeah,
it's just
I
overall
am. I
more
would call.
futuristic.
I would probably call science fiction with magic involved probably science fantasy. I'm more of a fan of just science fiction without the fantasy elements. Not that I don't enjoy fantasy, I just prefer science fiction. And
No, I get
as
that. I could probably get like science fiction for you then. I think I do have some. I'll try and get them.
yeah, and as far as what kind of science fiction I enjoy, I would say I enjoy like dystopian cyberpunk stories for sure, but I also enjoy like utopian futures, kind of like in Star Trek where everybody's flying a ship and stuff. I like space science fiction a lot too, like when you're, you know, on a spaceship and stuff. Multiplanetary, that kind of thing.
I see. I believe I could get some. It's just science fiction nowadays is a bit harder to find.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that difficult to find. For the most part, if you're looking for fantasy, there's a lot.
Yeah. I'm not like insane. I'm not like crazy about fantasy, but like it's not. I don't. If it's a good story, I'll like it a lot. You know.
Yeah. Then I don't. If you're looking at something that has like a bit of horror in it, we do have it's a really old anime kind of short or long film that let me type it up on Google so I don't type it wrong. Repeat it wrong. Uh, yeah, the name is Akira. It's wait, what? It's a 1988 film.
Hmm. Okay.
The it's kind of like a horror. It has some fantasy-ish sci-fi vibes to it. It's kind
Okay.
of what happens when science gets so advanced that they can give you special powers kind of stuff. And that's kind of
Ah.
the premise of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one. There's one anime I want to see that I haven't seen. That's Ghost in the Shell.
I see. I don't believe I've watched that before. Either that or know it in Japanese.
Yeah. I
How
don't know. I
stuff are
mean,
like either in Japanese or English. It's very
mm,
dependent on the manga ka.
right. Do you know any Japanese?
No, I don't.
I see. Okay.
I can be a bit silly and imitate a Japanese accent, but I don't think I can.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. I'm more or less the same way. I don't even know if I can imitate a Japanese accent. I know like some Japanese words. Like,
Well, my and a normal accent for us Asians are quite close anyways. It's just how we enunciate certain things, and that makes it way different for pronunciations. And honestly, after practicing a bit, I feel like it's it's possible. It's just you need a lot more time
mm-hmm.
than you think you do
Yeah.
to get it done. Because voice acting is difficult. It's on par with singing almost, or actually more difficult too, because sometimes you want to voice act as someone and then
Mm-hmm.
you can't because it's heat. Like for example, you speak with kind of a more what laid back tone to you. You have like this somewhat carefree yet happy kind of charismatic tone to you, whereas I have this more baritone voice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's like two whole different uh pitches that you have to do, and then after the pitch, you have to go and nail the accent, which is the main difficulty in doing that. And then
mm-hmm.
I look at some of the voice acting videos because I was uh bored.
Right.
So there's like a lot of things when there's voice acting, like the how you speak. Like some people when they say people. Some say people.
People.
Yeah, is
Right.
how would you is the rhythm of your speech. the rhythm of speech, the in tone of your speech. Like how I say in tone of your speech. Some people actually say in tone of your speech. It's
Yeah.
a bit different, but
Different
that makes a lot.
different stressed syllable, yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to try and copy people's stuff, but
Speech patterns. Yeah, I get it.
yeah.
For me, I'm just learning. For me, it's I'm having a hard enough time emulating just the language itself. I'm actually
Yeah.
I'm actually taking a Duolingo class in German. Funnily
Oh,
enough.
nice. Did you know
Yeah.
that the mascot was assassinated on that specific day?
What specific day? Who was assassinated?
The Duolingo mascot, it became like an international hit. It was on the
Oh,
news.
that's so.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
they were
I'm,
saying that um Duolingo was assassinated or it was killed in action or some sort of thing.
what the fuck?
And then it spiked up Duolingo's stock prices up by like a huge margin.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, and then all of the uh account handles on like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, right, had the Duolingo, but he had like an X on his eyes instead of his
That
normal eyes, so it's like
explains.
he's dead.
Okay, you know what? That explains why my icon for the Duolingo app was like the dead owl. I don't think
Yeah,
that's. I don't think that's like
it
that
was
anymore.
that
But
era. It was that era, yeah. He died then, and then everyone was like, "What happened to Duolingo?"
that's so funny.
Yeah, and
What?
speaking of Duolingo, they do actually have like their own social handles where they do silly things like dance, do stunts and all that.
Hmm.
It's nowhere as extreme as Red Bull, but they are funny.
That is. That's funny. Yeah. I noticed. I don't know if this is true, but I've noticed a lot of the characters. They have a lot of cool like characters in
Yeah, they do.
Duolingo, but like they speak in pretty like monotone voices. Makes me wonder, and I thought I might have heard this somewhere, but I don't remember. Um, is does Duolingo use AI voice actors or voices for their characters?
For, I mean, if you since Duolingo has been way around way longer than AI even has, because if you didn't know, AI for the most part
Uh huh.
before this was they didn't do like voice
Yeah. Yeah.
faking voices and all that, or at least emulating voices that seem real. So
Mm-hmm.
before this, it was just like videos, and then someone would to voice act as the person or try and emulate his voice, and then he slaps deep fake video on. So at that
Yeah.
time, I don't believe Duolingo would have seen, personally anyways, I don't believe Duolingo would have seen like a need to have that. I feel
Yeah.
like it rather than that, they would have like a few people, one for like each language, just to say like some words and then let them
Yeah.
off.
I know. I think that's probably how it was before, and I'm hoping that's how it still is. I'm noticing that these days. I mean, I can't speak for Duolingo and how it used to operate in the past, but I know that a lot of the characters now, when I'm using Duolingo now, um, the characters when they're like they do little ads for Super Duolingo or whatever the fuck, or their
Yeah.
little special activities or whatever the fuck they do.
Yep.
They speak just very monotone, and it's kind of weird. I'm wondering if it's like I wonder if they're like switching to AI or something. I don't know.
Not really sure, but back when I listened to them, no, they weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Do do remember, even if they don't use AR, there's still what you call it, Vocaloid sort of stuff where they can
Yeah,
just yeah.
I mean
It's not
Vocaloid.
really technically AI in a sense because you still
Mm-hmm.
have to, you know, code it in or at least get like a voice bank
Mm-hmm.
to do it. So it shouldn't really be an too much issue for them if they were to be using a voice bank and a Vocaloid.
I don't think they're using Vocaloid for Duolingo, if that's what you're suggesting.
Well, it is a possibility.
Yeah, their
You never
voices are
know.
too. I don't know, man. I think I
Well,
would know if I think I would know if they suddenly started using Hatsune Miku or like a voice that's like because Vocaloid is Vocaloid has a very distinct sound and Vocaloid also just like Duolingo predates AI because the way Vocaloid voice banks are created is through individual. Now this is not how it. Now this is new Vocaloid voice banks like Pouta do involve AI, but the older and overwhelming majority of the most popular Vocaloid voice banks are just a bunch of phonemes recorded by a voice actor at different pitches, all mashed together.
Yep.
Which is why they have these weird fucking Japanese mixed with robot style accents. Some of them are just robotic accents because you're slapping together different phonemes.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays, if you there is a way to kind of make them feel more lifelike because with the current day and technology, things are getting better and better for that. I believe that one of these days it will be possible for you to just get like a voice actor to do what you want because we already have AI voices and also auto pitches. Get what I mean?
Uh,
Yeah, but
not
that, that
quite
that's
sure.
actually straying from the point. Um, for the most part, for Duolingo, I believe that they could have made a form of Vocaloid for themselves
Uh-huh.
just for this because it's I don't believe they originally used AI, and I don't believe they still do. Maybe they do it for the newer stuff, maybe not so sure.
So you're talking about Duolingo or Vocaloid right now?
Duolingo.
Okay, okay.
I believe that for what they've done,
Mm-hmm.
Spanish has like a certain amount of pronunciations, so does English, French, and
Mm-hmm.
all that. Chinese, there is a lot of intonations and all that, so maybe they will have a bit more trouble. But once you record like the base intonations and pronunciations, I believe that it kind of begins functioning almost like a Vocaloid or how Google Translate works when you press play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I guess I don't
because
really know how. I mean, obviously I know how humans speak. I'm speaking right now, but like I guess I don't know how earlier I know how Vocaloid works, but I guess I don't really know how I guess voice synthesizers sampled off of human voices like Siri or Google Translate worked. I guess I just assumed that they because unlike Vocaloid, I guess I just assumed that since they're not trying to like sync to music, their phoneme or even syllable splicing could be more precise, maybe. And I know that the earliest versions of Siri and text to speech voice synthesizers in general were still pretty like artificial and herky-jerky, so to speak.
Yep.
But I know they're better now, and
Yes.
I know that a lot of that shit was before AI really took over the world by storm, at least publicly, as much as it has.
Yes. What I say is, you take a look at how the Duolingo people, the voice lines, and you can basically compare them to Google Translate in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
It generates coherent sentences, and then the voice line plays, which is either by a real human or by splicing intonations and all that to make it seem like Google Translate kind of style.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. All I was mainly mentioning, I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if they used some kind of artificial voice synthesizer for I don't know, for just the sheer quantity of words and translations they must have, but it would be pretty impressive if they had real voice actors. The only reason why I suspected them of using AI is mainly because, in my opinion, the voice acting of when the characters are like actually communicating with you in English and trying to like promote shit and just sound like regular people, they sound just very flat. And if these were human actors, I would say they're bad actors.
Yeah, if there's no life, then it's either AI or, as the second option, voice synthesizer, be it Vocaloid or something equivalent to Google Translate.
Yeah.
If it's something similar to Google Translate, then yes, it would be pretty explainable, because even Google Translate doesn't have like that emotion to it. It's artificial. You hear one time in Google Translate and you're like, yeah, that's Google Translate, it's not real.
Yeah.
So maybe they use voice synthesizer, because I've seen AI voices and they can catch emotions. It's just that you can hear a bit of crackling here and there.
Yeah. It could be AI because one thing I do, it's not like there are no emotions. There are, like, when I'm thinking of like AI, or like when I'm thinking of the lines I've heard in promotional material, like they're clearly trying to invoke emotional intent with the lines, because it's like, but there are like some elements of like very subtle, shallow, artificial emotional emotion, like, I guess what you could say, like inclinations, like in the tone, but it's very subtle and very artificial sounding, if you know what I mean.
Understand. What I would say is, I think that's only for the Duolingo app promotions, because from what I've seen so far in the Duolingo channel and the Duolingo ads that I get from watching YouTube, because I don't want to pay for premium.
Yeah.
They actually put a lot of effort into their ads. One video is them dancing. The other one, they're actually, I can't say downstream, but
no, I agree. I think they're, for whatever it's worth, I think the way they animate their characters and everything, like, there's clearly a lot of passion and effort into that, which is why it's so strange that the voices seem very like forced and artificial when they're talking, at least on when they're like advertising Duolingo Max or Super Duolingo during
I haven't actually seen the Max and the upgrades for Duolingo yet.
I'm just talking about the promotional ad material they put at the end of each lesson to try to convince you to upgrade.
Yeah, no, I haven't actually seen them. I come from a time where they didn't do that.
I see.
Either that or I never finish any lessons. Probably the reason why. Yeah, promotions, if it's like that, I feel like it might be AI or I don't know, maybe it's just part of their attempt to making you learn while they do promotion, because I feel like that it's easier that people learn by having someone who has like a forced intonation like this is normal, this is casual, but once you over exaggerate your wordings, then I believe it becomes easier to understand and also easier for you to learn. If you're learning like British accent, then you just need to kind of have that over exaggerated language.
It'd be less weird if, again, I wouldn't think anything of it if it was if they were all just monotone. Yeah, I wouldn't think anything less. I wouldn't think anything of it if it was only during like the German translations or just like the translations in general of the language you're trying to learn. That makes sense. But it was during like the moments where they're trying to communicate to you and be relatable in English and promote stuff separate and apart from the lessons that feel just robotic. Which is why
I feel like at that point, or at this point, Duolingo is already one of, if not the biggest language learning platform besides Google Translate, because not really a lot of people use it for language learning. Some of the people do, but generally a lot more people use it on Duolingo. So I don't believe that maybe in their eyes, they don't need to spend as much effort in getting people to do the Duolingo Max and all that. Maybe because from what they've seen so far, just putting an ad at the behind of lessons will already attract enough customers to get their subscription based going and running.
Whatever it is, whatever it is, all I'm saying is I've just noticed that the voices seem artificial. So if it's AI, I'm just wondering. I don't know. That's what I suspect, but I don't know if that's true or not.
It'd be unfortunate that time could have been given to a voice actor, and then they could have been paid for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up actually, because now I'm curious. Duolingo AI layoffs. Duolingo lays off staff as language learning app shifts toward AI.
For real?
CNN.
Oh, CNN. Don't believe their bullshit. I at least don't believe news too much. They tend to over exaggerate things.
This is a Reddit story.
They said that Apple died, was like losing a lot of stuff. Remember? But then Apple did not actually die of stock. It's just that it reduced by like 1 point in the stock market, and they are like, oh no, Apple's dying. It's called fishing for attention. I got to go to work since I'm at work.
All right, see you around.
I'll see you Saturday or something like that.
Okay, see ya.
My Saturday.
Yeah, or maybe Monday, I should say. All right. All right. Just finishing up these layers here. Gonna draw the body falling. Then I'm gonna finish up the lip syncing. Might not even end up finishing the lip syncing before I have to sign off. Who knows? Who knows? Ugh, fuck. I hate using a mouse. No. There we go. There we go. What? Where's the fucking miss? Tiny crack here. God damn it. Okay. And what color were the shoes? I think they were like this. And, okay. Let's look at that compared to the last body falling shit clip I did. Uh, mm, mm, mm. That's fine. I might flip this one, though. The other way. If only they didn't over fucking lap. Oh well, I'll do it manually on the other one. This is annoying. Boop. Doing like little tiny bits and pieces here. One more. Perfect. Let's also bring these legs up a little bit. Since they're bent, I don't want them to be all the way down to the floor like they were before. It doesn't make sense. Because they're like, they'd be extended. They're bent, they should be higher up. There we go. Perfect. Body falling. Boom! Let's go. All right. I think that about does it for the body stuff. Pretty damn sure. Pretty damn sure. I'm gonna call it. That's it for the body stuff. I've decided. I might go back on the arms and fuck around, but I think we're pretty good. I'm gonna go back to do the DaVinci Resolve. It's almost maxed out on my normal streaming time, but I just want to see if I can finish up the DaVinci Resolve lip sync. Might quit the stream in the middle or something, but I just want to see how much I can do. Still so much left. I guess not that much left. It's like over halfway. All right, let's go. All right. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, now we're on to the bridge. The bridge. All right, let's look at the lyrics again for Revolt. Pull open the old Bandcamp. Frequent flyer that you grounded. All right. Oh, my mom's calling. yeah, I might call it quits here, guys. It's been quite a while. Been streaming for quite a long time at this point. And my mom just called me, reminding me that I'm gonna be doing some, we're gonna be doing dinner soon and having some family time. So, I'm gonna call it quits here, guys. Next time I'll probably have the lip syncing all finished. And I'll be back with bigbaldben to work on the full body animation, the full body animations and the head, attaching the head to the body. I think will probably be our next step, and also probably walking through what exactly we want what we want to see scene by scene. So once again, thank you so much for coming through. I'll see you guys next time. And I'll end things off as I began them with Revolt. Let's go. Peace.